What up, YouTube fans? This is Zuby Masters returning to my Let's Play of Pokemon Legends of Arceus. You know about Lake Valor? It is said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity, though there are also other theories that say it was carved out from the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needed to be doing was born in Pokemon's heart. Or that is what the legend would have us believe. In we go, Zuby. I imagine strong Pokemon can wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Those are venomous. Go, Goodra! Use Dragon Pulse! Use Strong Style! Dragon Pulse! That's my Zuby. Show me your unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Did these bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you're meant to throw them at Azelf? I seem to hear voices in sight. As Elf's Fang. Looks like our journey's complete. Seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to head to the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. Shrouded Ruins. This is very good at exterior things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're somehow bring together the world of human, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, this may well need a set in such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortals' hands? And then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Ah, the Pokemon of the lake. The pack our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last I can set these burdens aside. You succeeded once again, Zuby. Yet things do not seem to be going as well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've heard some news from my fellow merchants in the Geeko Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What is he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against the great rift in space-time? Well, we don't know that our Zuby has managed to get the red chain now, does he? Right, we've got to let him know that it'll be alright now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and call off this foolhardily plan of his. Zuby? Welcome back. Been grim here. We're in the Survey Corp hardly speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Silence appetite for packed potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. Oh, my dear Zuby. The professor's been awfully worried about you, Zuby. Of course I was worried. I don't think I could hold a candle to the stress you sold, Akira. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where is the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work. I'm afraid we're to join her in the Survey Corp office. It seems her hands are more than full now than Commander Commando's. He was set out for Mount Coronet with the Survey Corp in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokémon that's been spotted on the other side. Well, filling him for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere. Here, let's head inside and report to the captain. So you managed not to tie, just as I ordered. Well done. Thank you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra managed of its own accord inconvenienced me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask, I assume you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use. Go on. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. The commando is no longer here in Jubilite Village. Security Corp has been scouted in the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sighting of something on the other side of it, something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corp to the mountains so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, it should have gotten Zuby to help. As the captain of the Survey Corp, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Zuby, take the red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in this place, then he should not have left me in charge here. And I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corp. Naturally, no one suggests that you should. Lucario? I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you. Seems Lucario sends your strong aura too. If you're willing to battle us, would you come to the train? There you are, Zuby. Your reed is already headed to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? Already at Mount Coronet? It's already started at Mountain. He must be more reckless than the dignified manner he lets on. Now, not that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Zuby. If you were to show up with no warning, there'll probably be a fight. Time's a wasting. See you there. Who is the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you're still trying to find a way to help us all? That's right, Zuby worked hard to get that red chain to help us. Too right, and a fine job he did. Survey Corp is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village. All for the sake of our relationship with Pokémon. Here, take this. Your orders are these. 1. Make to the summit camp and from there the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red train to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here alive. Here's the latest. So, you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? Yeah, I suppose congratulations, or here's some Mac potions for me to sell. Looks like the big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt it'll be fine. After all, he worked hard to earn the red chain. Both Adamant and Iria have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Zibby, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of my most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Commander intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for his undertaking. As for me, I think I'll set up shop closer to the temple itself. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Millie will be here for moral support at least. Oh, he's still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be here now serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that taskmaster the commando's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He's always finds a way to put even his old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time to get rid of you once and for all. I'll make myself plain. As Komodo's right hand, I'm in charge of executing all the gritty deeds Komodo can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word to get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, not just Komodo who longs to live in a world free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it make my blood red hot and my head full. At last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all of these long years. Godra! Come back, Nutra! Go, Samurai! You ceaseless edge! Go seize! Gliscor! Gliscor! Go, Gardevoir! Gardevoir. Use Poison Jab! Go, get it! Use Aerial Ace! Seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target that they cannot beat. To be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion. At least for the skill you showed in battle. But listen well, Zuby. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Komodo and I saw our homeland burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That is why Komodo came here to Hisui to try and build a new home where people could live free from here. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme action. If hypothetically as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within the space-time rift, Komodo might lose hold for his reason. Save Komodo from himself by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. You brought the red chain? Zuby, you're the only one who can stop whoever is unfolding at the top of the mountain. That Pokemon that apparently been sighted through the rift, I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Commando stopped us from heading towards the temple. You again. I heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? What do you think? Even the red chain is some trick on Zuby's part. He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know. I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trials set by the 3 Pokemon of the lake. If he somehow consulted all of this on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway? Perhaps you're right, but if we were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how would I possibly face my friend? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine. Enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Zuby. Today we will battle in earnest. Go Braviary! Ray! Go Samurai! Use useless edge! It's 1 down, 3 to go. Go Snorlax! Snorlax! Use Giga Impact! Use Ceaseless Edge! Use Aqua Tail! Ah, what? Use Aqua Tail! Go Sneasler! Sneasler! Use Close Combat! Float Cafable! Ah, dang it! Sneasler, come back! Go Gliscor! Gliscor! Use Poison Jab! Go Golem! Golem! Use X-Scissors! Use X-Scissors! Strong Style! Use X-Scissors one more time! You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Zuby, the fate has decided. I can see it, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander, I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the celestial people and all people living in Hisui. Don't worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Cleaver, Weird Deer, Lilligant, Ursaluna, Arcanine, Vasculuna, Sneasler, Electrode, Braviary, and Avalone. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. my head. Something's talking inside my head. Hold the red train. Try to catch me, then human. Adamant, what are you saying? What do you mean catch you? Almighty Sinnoh. I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. Telling me you hold the red train. Try to catch me, then human. For the fight to come. Take these. Dialga. Go, Samurott! You ceaseless edge! Ceaseless edge! Go Inferno! Inferno! Use Mach Punch! Sweet! Caught Dialga! Caught it. The red chain has shattered, but we owed the Pokemon of the lake our thanks for getting us this far. Well done, Zuby, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught the way you truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spilled forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now humans fight with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even Zuby can tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one. vacate this. Forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce, we won't be used to anybody if we die up here in this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get going. Such dreadful power, certainly beyond our current capability to survey such a creature. Amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Zuby. Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It's likely that buildup of the same energy that was caused by the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied state. I can't believe there were two almighty Sinnohs after all. Guess that means neither of our claim was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Zuby. And to you, Zuby, I acted on ill-considering missions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition Team, forcing you to face great hardships alone. And despite that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not just like we can just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Zuby has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness we were here, huh? We had no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through though. How is it to keep fighting? The red chain has shattered. Relax, I got a plan, thanks to what Almighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of the Vessel of Humankind invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain, we have at least the pieces anyway. I did collect them. And the Vessel of the Humankind invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it. But what about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leah might have some ideas. He's knowledgeable about stone and minerals. He's even gone digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leah will be a fine resource to get. Now, what are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any thoughts of what this stone could be? Upon my words, perhaps I do. Zuby boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Weird Deer and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved on them. Yes, I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. What do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stones, or rather ore. I suppose that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leah might just know where to find such a thing. He says he's been investigating at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellows comes around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided, thus beginning our search for the Stone of Creation beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't it you say, I propose we call it Origin Ore? May we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course. I'll call Leah at the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect. My invitation just never came, so I decided to honor you with a visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adamant, I see all the other louds have their little test to be getting on with. Well, what about the great Melly? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a share of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adamant, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adamant. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work that they are suited to and work they are not. Oh, and before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done. Take this as a reward for your abnormal efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. You're all so little compared to me. I brought Leah. That ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one for my wisdom. Hisui's ore and stones are precious resources. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in battle with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly buck of yours all the way back to your stupid, oversized tree. Shall we prove it now? Give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folk for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adam, everyone back home all worked up about the fact that you were spoken by the almighty Sinnoh, or mighty Dialga, or whatever. But this is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leah, if you would. Certainly. Then let us all... We make for a prima grotto. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you like it and stay tuned.